Hey y'all, what's going on? Brother Jeff here, and I'm back today to do a love reading for the sign of Cancer. So, welcome into all the Cancerians, the Cancer Collective, all placements, cross watchers. You are welcomed as well. I welcome you in. Today, we're going to be doing your first individual love reading for the start of the year 2026, the first quarter. I won't hold you long. Just a reminder for all of you who are unaware, we are at the start of the Mercury retrograde, so just be mindful how that impacts your everyday communication with your loved ones, your traveling. Um, just be cautious with everything you do from now and next couple of weeks. For real, just be safe and be mindful of the things you say and how you communicate with others. Be mindful when you're traveling. Don't be in a rush or in a haste. You know, a lot of weird energy, off energy now with Mercury being in retrograde. Just want to throw that out there at the beginning, and if I don't forget, I will remind you again at the end of the reading. Um, I did do the group signs a couple of weeks ago, so now I'm just trying to get all the individuals readings out for the first quarter, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to grab the dice, try a different technique this time around. I'm going to have you take three deep breaths and inhale, exhale. So go breath one. All right. Breath two. All right. That's number three. All right. So, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, what do we have for our Cancer Collective for the first quarter and what's to come in matters of the heart? Okay. Ooh. So the first dice is going to be the general, which is the white dice, the general. Generally, I see a lot of recognition and a lot of acknowledgement coming over the next couple of weeks for you, Cancers. So be on the lookout for that. Whether the acknowledgement be with your place of employment, your job, career, finances, whether it be a love life. This is a love reading, so we shall see what cards come out. So you're looking good overall. Things are looking good for you there, generally speaking. But let's go on the love. That will be the red dice. And I do see conflict with the five. Fives represent unexpected changes, unforeseen conflicts, internal conflicts, external conflicts as well. So you and your loved one, you and your significant other, for those of you who are in a connection, may be butting heads in the next coming weeks. We are, like I said, the start of Mercury retrograde, so be on the lookout for that. This is your sign to be on the lookout for that. Sorry you got a five. I do not like to see that five come out with the red dice or the green dice or the health one, the blue one. But we shall see. Career and finance, you do have options here and decisions to be made. So when it comes to your career and finances, there will be choices and decisions to be made over the next couple of weeks, few months here. And for your health, I do see stagnation and or stability. So we shall see. So I don't know, I didn't feel anything negative when I grabbed the dice. So the energy that's coming over me now is stability. So things are looking good when it comes to your health and strength. So try your best to keep your health, maintain your health and maintain what you're doing. Keep that good health call going over the next couple of weeks and couple of months here. Now for challenges, we have a 4. So I did not feel anything negative, but I'm not sensing anything negative. So some more stability. I don't feel stagnation with that one. So we're not going to claim any stagnation. But what you don't see coming from spirit ancestors, we have 4 again. So you might want to play that number, true 4, Cancer. 444 is your last 3 numbers. So usually 4s are stability. Sometimes it can be stagnation. But just usually things are at a standstill. So I don't see any unforeseen challenges popping up out the blue. I don't see anything like that, anything dealing with your negative or dealing with your health and strength. I do see some choices and decisions you will have to make here when it comes to your career and finance. Again, the red dice represents our desires and our love life. I do see some conflicts, internal and external to you. And overall, you're generally speaking, I do see here with the white dice, I do see some recognition and acknowledgement coming in. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start off the tarot reading today with the Truth and Oracle deck. I did shuffle the cards off camera, but I know you all like to see them being shuffled, so I'm going to do a quick bridge or two here on camera for you. What do we have for the Cancer Collective? That card. Let's see. Cancer Collective. Matters of the Heart. First quarter and what's to come. Apple. Wisdom, death, sexuality, joy. Now, when the Apple card comes out, as you see the words there, wisdom, death, sexuality, and joy. Is that a card stuck to it? No. Okay. Whenever this card comes out, paired with that 5, I like to think of it as sexuality and temptation. So some of you may be tempted to do something you wouldn't abnormally do. You may be tempted by another person. Your cross watcher, you may be tempted by a third party that may lead to some conflicts in your connection. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of that. Everything that looks good to you is not good for you. So don't be seduced. Okay. Apple sometimes represents Capricorn, your sister sign. So you may be dealing with the Capricorn. Your significant other could be a Capricorn. You may have Capricorn placements. Bottom of the deck, we do have letting go. Surrender, open up, give up. I said open up, excuse me. Surrender, open, give up, and release. And why not? Let's split the deck. We got miracle. Dreams come true. Get what you want. So I'm going to take these cards here. I'm going to place them off to the side. And we will refer back to those as needed. Make sure I put them where I can see them. Apple, letting go, and miracle. All right. So now we're going to go moving right along to the tarot cards. See what cards want to come out, what messages want to come out from our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors for the Cancer Collective. Uh-oh. Well, I did say challenges, and there you go. Card, the bridge not wanting to complete itself. That's better. Ooh. 7 of Swords. First card out. Second card is Temperance. So someone's, we'll get there. Healing. I just heard healing. And then the Temperance card there. So some of you will be focusing on healing. Some of you may be focusing on surrendering and letting go and releasing, because that would be synonymous with Temperance. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Wow. 5 of Wands. And you had the 5 right there with the red dice. So yeah, you have Cancer. You're dealing with a lot of conflicts right now in your love life, unfortunately. Looks like some sneaky activities going on in the dark. Somebody strategically undermining you and doing things behind your back. Could be you, Cancer, but I'm picking up strong. This is being done to you, but take it how it resonates. Leave what doesn't. If it's you, put yourself in a situation. If you're doing something behind someone's back, just know whatever we do in the dark will come to the light. So keep that in mind. Flip the deck over. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the overall energy here, the Empress, shut up by the 6 of Swords. Now, the 6 of Swords is all about moving forward to calmer and peaceful waters. And the Empress represents a fresh new beginning. Sometimes she represents a pregnancy. And we did get the Miracle card here. Dreams come true, get what you want. Some of you could be expecting, we'll have to see, King of Wands shadowing the 6 of Swords. So that's somebody who's very, very, I hate to say it, the King of Wands is a very, very courageous king. He's very, very vivacious, very, very, there's no gender in tarot, but I'm saying him because it's clearly a king or queen of wands. They're both very attractive individuals. Very, very, these are attractive people and they know that they're attractive. Very, very tempting. So just keep that in mind. So if you're being tempted by someone who's very, very attractive, could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Got Sagittarius there. Okay. Yes, we're going to have to do some clarifying to get this message out. So right now, I got you right here. This card represents you, Cancer. So Temperance represents you right now. So right now, I feel like, yes, you are going through a lot of conflicts with the 5 there. 5 dice. The red one there. So a lot of internal conflicts, external conflicts to you as well. And now, right now, your main goal is focusing on healing. So we won't have to clarify that one because we know what you're doing. I feel like there also could be some drinking involved with this. I hear pouring. So you know how you pour something? I'm just, I don't know why I'm hearing the pouring sound in the back of my mind. I'm just like, okay, so this could be heavily influenced by alcohol and that type of thing, those type of activities like partying, popping bottles, etc., etc. This could be what's leading to the arguments. Could be somebody going out at night doing things behind your back, or you going out at night doing things behind your significant other's back, and it's just leading to a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments, a lot of can't get right in this connection. I don't need to clarify the Temperance card because that message was loud and clear, and it is a major arcana. Again, some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords, please. So, Cancer is going through a lot right now, a lot of mental conflicts, a lot of back and forth with their significant other. Clarify the Seven of Swords. The world. So Seven of Swords is being... So the sneaky behavior, if someone came to you and communicated to you that the sneaky behavior was over, I'm done, I won't be doing it again, I'm sorry, if they apologize and came to you, the world represents someone who is done. Like it's the end of a cycle. Also, I'm picking up with the Seven of Swords. I heard it strongly. I heard the word I'm done. So this could be you saying, okay, I'm done. You're plotting your escape. So someone's ready to get out of here. Somebody's planning to walk away from this connection because enough is enough. I just can't do it anymore. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles says you put in a lot of work, Cancer. So I take it you put in a lot of work. You're right now focused on healing. You've already put in the work. It's not, you see, it's not working. It's not going anywhere. So the World card is here saying you're at the point now where you just, like, I think this connection has run its course. I am done. I do have the bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords. Okay. So you're doing your due diligence. Something has been made known to you to the point where you're just saying, I don't think I can do this anymore. I think I'm ready to be done with this connection. I'm ready to walk away. Okay, clarify for me the Five of Wands. And right now, as I was shuffling, the Nine of Pentacles try to pop out. That's pre-Empress energy. So some of you are wanting to be single. So clarify for me the Five of Wands, please. Clarify the Five of Wands for the Cancer Collective. Four of Swords. The Justice card, another major arcana. So we could be dealing with a Libra. And bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Pentacles was shadowed by the Three of Cups. So before you run off and make a hasty decision and say, hey, I'm done. I want this to be over. I'm tired of all the fighting and the conflicts. Spirit's asking you to take a moment and pause. Make sure this is what you want before you pursue. Some of you are married. So some of you are trying to get a divorce. Some of you are just saying, I'm done, Brother Jeff. I just can't do it no more. I've done all I can do. I've given so much to this connection, to this relationship. I want out. But Spirit's asking you to pump your brakes for 1 more minute, for 5 more minutes, and just really contemplate on, consider what all there is to lose. Consider what all there is to lose. There's so much losing with you walking away from this connection. I'm not telling you to be there and sit there and be a footstool or be a doormat for anyone. Just telling you to make sure that you've done all you've done before you just sign on that dotted line. I'm out. I'm done. This is it. Because the Ace of Pentacles is there. And they said once you take your time and take a moment, that pre-Hermit energy, and just take a moment to self-reflect and go within and decide, is this right for you, this separation? They said if you decide to just take a moment and rethink things over, that prayer, that miracle, I see here, that Ace of Pentacles, that tangible new beginning that you've been praying for is right around the corner. But they're not going to force it on you. Spirit's not going to force it on you if you don't want it. You have to see it for yourself. And that's what they're trying to recommend with that Four of Swords. Just take a moment and rest. Take a pause. Dreams do come true. And we all, you get what you want when we're not making hasty decisions. Keep that in mind. Clarify for me the Empress card, please. I just heard somebody in my head, I'm tired, I'm just tired, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. So some of you are just like, I'm sick and tired of being tired, essentially. Clarify the Empress card for me, please. Usually don't have to clarify the major arcanas, but because the Empress landed in the overall position, I want to know what's going on. And I got that Miracle card. So let's see. Knight of Cups. So your significant others probably already came to you and said, hey, I don't want this to be over. Knight of Cups. They're actually now coming forward to say, hey, I made a mistake. I messed this up. I don't want this to be over. That's the Knight of Cups. That's them coming forward. Ooh. There's another individual here. The Queen of Swords represents you, Cancer. The Queen of Swords is someone who knows all. I mean, she who knows the truth. So you, like I said earlier, the Page of Swords, something was made known to you. You've been made aware of something. Something was brought to your knowledge. Again, you could be dealing with a Libra or Sagittarius or any of the fire signs. A lot of fire energy here. But something was made aware of you and you're ready to be done. You're ready to be done with this connection. But that person, your significant other is coming forward and saying, no, I'm not ready to let you go. I'm sorry. I want to make this right. And there's somebody else. I feel like there's a third person here in this connection outside who's coming forward, who's already sparked your interest and kind of pulling you away because you feel like you deserve more or better than what this person has given you or has been giving you. And now you're juggling with the Two of Pentacles. Wow. Look, more argument. The Five of Wands. So essentially, it was right with the 5 there, and we had the 5 of Wands there. You are eternally conflicted. You are eternally conflicted because a part of you, look, 7 of Swords again. A part of you is ready to walk away. A part of you is ready to be done with this connection. You're ready to move on with John. I'm just saying John just because, or Peter, or Stephanie, or Mary, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Either way, you're ready, Cancer, to be done with this connection. You're ready to move on to the next one. You just said, it's almost like as if you're saying, I'm done. I've given all I can give it, and I don't know what else to do. Now, because we had the 5 there, red dice, and I saw the 5 of Wands, I'm going to pull the Broken Mirror just for some added messages from Spirit. What messages want to come through? What Broken Mirror messages want to come through for the Cancer Collective? Please and thank you. Oh, sorry. Wow. Jump the gun on that one. Let's see. I just want to get into good shuffle because I saw the 5 like twice. The 5. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, missing you. So this card you saw popped out on his own. So the person you're trying to move away from is really like crying over you at this point, Cancer. They're missing you, don't want you to go. Look, you got the letting go card here. So you're ready to give up. You're ready to surrender. I feel like that Apple card was more so for me. I said in the very beginning was sexuality. So that would have been the Knight of Wands. That would have been somebody else who sparked your interest physically, who meets, like, you know, who fits that, who caught your eye. I'm going to say good, easy on the eyes. Just remember, everything that looks good to us is not good for us. Just because your person messed up and hurt your feelings and broke your heart does not mean you need to run off with the next person who looks good to you. You know, give yourself time to heal. The Apple card also represents wisdom, so be wise. Yes, it represents death and joy too. Don't be quick to end something with the death energy. The end to put it into one connection, hop into another one just for the temporary joys. Just keep that in mind, okay? Be mindful of that. Now we got thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, missing you. So your person's missing you, the person that you're in a connection with. I feel like you are. If you haven't physically separated, mentally and emotionally, you're done. I see all these swords here. You're done. You're just ready to be just like, all right, I'm over it. Queen of Swords, you already know the truth. I feel like your mind's already made up, but Spirit wants you to pause and not make any hasty decisions, okay? Hiding their true feelings, deep emotions, secretly in love, cold and detached. infatuation, denial, obsession, attraction at the bottom of the deck. And if we split the deck, mind games, immature, testing you, analyzing you. Okay. Be careful, Cancer. Please. Please, because I feel like it's so strong here that there's a lot of unfinished business between you and this person that this reading is speaking about. Like, there's so much unfinished business, and I can't tell you what to do or how to do it. I do feel like that there's some leftover, I don't know how to describe it. What's the word I'm looking for? There's some unfinished business. How about that? I should have said it like that. There's some unfinished business between you and your person, this relationship. I really feel like, yes, there's a lot of conflicts, internal and external, more so internal. There may be children involved with the Empress. There may be a baby. You may be pregnant. They may be pregnant. I don't know. There may be a baby factor. Someone may have stepped out on the connection and brought in a baby. But Spirit wants you to focus on healing and don't make any rush and make any hasty decisions at this time, because that's never good. Keep that in mind, okay? What else am I feeling and hearing? Yeah, that's a hasty move right there. I don't want you to make any. I know you're plotting your getaway and you like, Brother Jeff, again, enough is enough. I get it. But sometimes when we're mad and we're upset, we make those decisions prematurely and we don't realize later on, dang, we only then realize later on, dang, I moved too hastily. So just keep that in mind. So now we're going to move on to the final part of the reading. We're going to pull out some love messages. And I don't know, I'm just going to pull a Divine Timing Oracle card. Just one. For the Cancer Collective. I'm going to wrap up the reading. Block off the energy from the previous. Alright. It's happening now. May 19th. So this could be coming up in Taurus season. I split the deck just because timing is pushed back due to blockages. Because you're moving hasty, I still need to pull a spirit message. So it's happening now, May 19th. Timing is pushed back due to blockages. Cancer Collective. So whatever those dates may mean to you, Cancer, some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you just made up your mind. It's happening now. Some of you maybe just done, like May 19th, 9 plus 1 is 10. So you may be over. You want to be done. That could be the end of the lease date. No, don't sign the new lease. That may be a sign telling you don't sign a new lease with this person. Some of you may be trying to escape and you can't. And at the same time, it's pushed back due to blockages. That's for some of you. For some of you, it's happening now. So keep that in mind as well. Okay. All right, spirit messages want to come through. Focus on the present moment. Mindfulness, presence, awareness, and peace. That's what we started with the 4 of Swords. Don't rush. Trust in the power of love. Unconditional love, connection, and oneness. I said it. Don't rush. Because I feel like there's some unfinished business. Split the deck. We have follow your passion. Purpose, inspiration, joy, and fulfillment. That's the second time we've seen joy here today. Cancer Collective. Alright, put these off to the side. Make room. Pay attention to signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. Make the effort. This love is worth taking risk. You are called to move forward. And split the deck. I have difficulties. Jealousies from others may serve as obstacles to the success of this connection. Now, whenever I see this card right here, that tells me that you're taking advice from family members, friends, co-workers, etc. Just remember, everybody who's smiling your face is not happy for you. Some people you're dealing with or you're confiding in is plotting on this downfall of this connection. Because I saw the 5 of Wands all day. Conflict, internal and external to this connection. So keep that in mind. Just be mindful who you get advice from. Even me, I'm not God. I'm just a messenger. I just deliver messages that I receive and what the downloads I receive. Take everything I say here on this table today with a grain of salt. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Pay attention to the signs. I advise you to make the effort. Do what's best for you at the end of the day. Make sure you do what's best for you. Do what's best for your family. Do what's best for your connection. If you have children, please do what's best for the children. I'm not saying there stay in that connection and be miserable. I'm just saying, just think about the broad picture before you make your final decision, Cancer. And I'm going to leave it there for you guys because that message was loud and clear. I appreciate you all for tuning in with me this evening. I look forward to reading for you throughout the rest of 2026. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you all comment, like, and share the video. It helps my channel get more exposure and helps my page grow as well. So thank you again. I look forward to reading for you in the future. You guys take care.